YouTube. We are back again. Today we are back to reacting to another Just Pearly Things videos. You guys loved the last video I did with her, and you know, I'm a people person, so I gotta give the people what they want. And today, the reason why I chose this video in particular, I have not seen this video yet, is because it says the title caught my attention. So it says there are no virgins in the West, and that's like, okay, that sounds like a great conversation. So I want to be part of this conversation. I want to be able to react to it and say, hey, this is how I feel about the situation. So before we can begin, if you guys could do me the solid, help a brother out real quick. If you can like, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, I read all the comments too, and I react back to it. So if you can do me a solid, just liking and subscribing. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. It's a very, very small goal. I know, but to me, it'll mean a lot to me if you can help a brother out and like and subscribing. So without any further ado, let's see what this is about.
A virgin here.
What
so it's like, it's almost like you almost cheat on him before because you have sex with, like, you've had sex with someone else. Where like before, like the guy would get a virgin out of the deal, but now it's like, and like in exchange for that, he would give monogamy. But it's almost like you cheat on him before, and sometimes even come in with a kid.
Interesting. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. I'm not like advocating for this, but I've heard guys make this argument, and it makes sense to like some extent.
But then I completely agree. If that's like what you need out of a partner, and you need a person who's a virgin, absolutely. But like, just choose a virgin. Like,
yeah.
She said choose a virgin, and what century are we talking about? This is 2022. Where are you gonna find a virgin at? I mean, I'm not one, so I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. But at the same time, you say choose a virgin. From where? That's funny.
Where they find a virgin?
What?
Yeah, where do you find?
You see,
You asked her.
This is where like women just think it's very easy because your like angle of dating is like, it's light work, innit? You know what I'm saying? For the typical guy, it's hard. That's just
he made a great point. Choosing to get a girl in general is hard. But if you want to get a virgin, that's gonna be even harder. He makes a great point.
just to get a girlfriend. That's not easy.
I tell you guys, I did not watch the video at all, so I'm not copying what he's saying. Me and this man's same energy.
Bruv. So you're talking about, oh, just get a virgin.
Yeah.
Bruv,
Okay, fair enough.
I know a couple. I'll set you guys up.
I don't know. I feel like maybe
needle in the haystack business.
Never believe a girl. The day I believe a girl's a virgin is the day, like, you can sell me a bridge or something. Never.
Maybe like in my culture, I just feel like that's kind of like the rule. Like if I was to go back home now, like most women are probably like preserving themselves till marriage.
Where are you from?
Morocco.
Okay, that's common in the culture there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not from Morocco, so I can't counter that. So I would have had that conversation.
But this conversation's centered around the West.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
that makes
sense.
That makes sense.
So here, I mean, I was going to say the stat that I was going to say, if you've slept with 5 or more people, your chance of a happy marriage after 10 years goes down to 30%. And the crazy thing is, I think most guys pray for a girl with 5 or less bodies.
Damn.
In the West.
She said, damn. She's like, 5 bodies, damn. Bro.
No, I mean like,
Good luck
damn,
with
like,
that.
because I know damn well like the average woman in the West has way more than 5.
Yeah, of course. Honestly, I don't think that we care about. Let me actually speak for myself then. I don't personally care about the number. I just don't want to know about it, and I don't want you to try to compare me to your last ex, because like you with me now, so I guess that's the issue. The issue is that she's gonna compare you to her last lovers, and that's not a great space to be in. Like, to be trying to outdo somebody else, I guess.
Bodies, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's almost like guys are coming in thinking they're getting. I mean, I don't think most guys expect virgins, but they're thinking maybe single digits, and then they're talking to girls that have slept with like 100, 200 guys.
You know what though? What I noticed is, and in your show before, there were so many guys that kept saying no, I wouldn't, and no offense to you gentlemen and to the other gentlemen as well. They kept saying no, if she slept with that many people, I wouldn't go, I wouldn't do that. If a 9, a 10 came up to you, really, and she told you like, I slept or I had OnlyFans or whatever before, but I slept with like a lot of people, like 50, 100, 200. I'm cool now. I really like your peasant ass for some reason. Would you go for it?
No, bro. Like there's having girls just for having girls' sake, like just to sleep around is like having a girl that's gonna be your main girl where you're gonna take care of that girl, put her on game and trying to like build something with her. If you have over 100 bodies, you getting dick only at the end of the day, and that's I can't be honest with you. Like there's no reason why a female should have 100 bodies. What are you doing with your life? Like grow a business.
If she was a 9, like
Like a nine, like a proper.
no,
Bro, she's not a 9 anymore.
she's not a 9, bro. How can she be a 9?
Yeah, what is
He capping. A 9 is a 9. We're talking about facial features. Like, what do you mean she's not a 9? She's pretty. She's pretty. Whether or not she has 100 bodies versus 200 bodies, she's still a 9.
the 9?
She's a 9.
Okay.
She's a 9 that everybody's had.
So question. What is a 9 that has 50 bodies? What does she become?
She's
Invisible.
bro. She's just
I don't know if I
Stop the
believe
cap.
that. I
She
think
does
we
anything.
cancel red flags sometimes when we.
I feel like they would sleep with her, but they just wouldn't pursue anything.
no. Don't
Correct.
get me wrong. She'll be on rotation, bro.
Yeah,
correct.
She'll be on rotation, like 100%.
Correct.
But that she has experience also, but I don't think so, mate. I think we cancel red flags, both men and women.
Nah,
I
you're
mean,
talking
they're-
to Simps.
Listen,
No. Men that cancels red flags are men with no options. If you have no options, and that's the only girl you can get. You as a guy, you take what you can get if you can't get anything. But if you're a man, you have options. You don't have to settle for anything.
That's a
wait,
single
no,
mentality.
wait.
And then you're walking down the road. You're walking down the road with her, and then you're bumping into like you get me, X man, like fling, like you get me. They're
Look,
high fiving you.
I think what Lee is
Yeah,
saying
so that's
is,
my girl from.
That's,
She'll
yeah,
have-
that's our girl, bro.
I'm not talking about you.
It is our girl.
Maybe not you. Maybe you have options. I like to think I have options. I wouldn't go for it.
no,
But
Lee,
I think
I
a
understand
lot
what you're
of people
saying.
would.
I understand what you're saying.
But you're saying
Especially,
a lot of men cap.
I'm saying the
And
average.
I would say I actually to some extent I do agree where there's guys I know on public platforms have said one thing and I know the girl they're dating and I know that's not the case.
Right.
So some dudes do cap. I will give you
mean, we
give
be
you
cap,
that.
Yeah, Kanye West, for God's sake.
Yeah, and I don't think OnlyFans because
Kanye
I
no
think
red
I
pill,
think
brother.
I think OnlyFans is the extreme, right? I think most guys aren't going to date a girl with OnlyFans, but there are guys where like they've set a number on a show or like, and I know who they're dating, and I'm like, that's not.
But the thing is, though, you gotta remember that the majority of guys are simps. You know what I'm saying? The majority of guys are simps, and like I think the majority of guys out there, because you're probably thinking from your point of view that like you get me, I can do this, I can do that, but the average guy out there is not you. The average guy is not me
Thank
or the other guests. Like, do you know what I'm saying? That are on this panel right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
those guys would also say, no, I would not date her.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Most guys, because it's so hard to get girls, like girls have such a high standard nowadays. Like you gotta make some certain amount of money, be a certain type of height. If she's a OnlyFans model or stripper and she's putting it on you, you're gonna fold. Like, but someone who has options, you can say, hey, girl, you can keep that.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I have a
she will
So-
have no shortage of suitors.
We've seen it so many times though with like proper high valued men as well. Like look at Kanye West. Like, and I know it's like an exemption with him, but it's not really. So many rich men, attractive rich men, have dated like porn stars.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I do think on some level you attract
It's like a
people who
novelty.
you're like. Like you attract people like yourself. So if you are something, you tend to
100%.
attract it.
Yeah.
And Kanye West, like, what was he? He dated Amber.
I think Kanye West, it's kind of like the fast life thing. Like once you become a celebrity and you have money and it's like a fast life thing, you out there with the rappers, all these people, then you want to be in that lifestyle. So I don't think we can use that as an example because most people are not living that kind of lifestyle. So you gotta make examples for the average person or for the people in general. Like using celebrities to make a point is always a bad argument.
Bros too. It's like he's been wife and hoes. This is like
Yeah, that's him. That's his style, isn't it? Like, do you know, like I just feel like this, yeah. Especially, okay, Kanye West, for instance, yeah, he's probably got in his phone book people who have slept with Kim Kardashian in his phone book.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, oh yeah, like you see him at a party. Yeah, what's going on, bro? What's going on? How's your wife?
crazy.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, I know she's fine, bro. Bro, nah, that's not my life. I don't
Athletes and
care.
people entertainment are a bad example because even if you look at athletes, most athletes after 30 they go broke for a reason they can't manage their money. So people that are given the opportunity to make money without having the proper growth to manage that money, end up becoming a certain type of man. So you look at musicians, for example, they didn't do the necessary work to become a certain type of man. So for them to accept a woman that's throwaway, it kind of makes sense because they haven't done the necessary work to become the type of man that wouldn't accept that type of behavior.
That's a very good point.
And a lot of them guys, them celebrities and athletes, you got to remember, they came from nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Their background probably was just normal, average simp. And now they've got money. Oh, boom, all these Instagram models. Boom, like, yeah.
I see. Me and this guy are seeing the same thing. Like, I get it. So if you were like a kid from the hood, you're from a single mother house, whatever, and suddenly somebody's paying you millions of dollars just to dribble a ball, and you wasn't getting girls because all the time you spent your time like trying to build a career or build like your skills in basketball, then you don't have that. You never had that interaction with other women. So as soon as you got the interaction, as soon as you see your DMs being flooded, you don't know what to do because like now you have hella girls trying to get at you, and because you never had the rejection, you never had those interactions. Now you have money, you're gonna lose everything. I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna wifey that. I'm gonna go out with that. And that's,
Don't you think it's a business move as well? Like,
Yeah.
that getting married to Kim Kardashian as Kanye West makes sense from a business perspective. Like,
Nah, that's a dickhead thing.
nah, it's
It's
a
not.
business
It's,
thing.
it's a
something to be
business
said
move,
about that.
definitely
but
a
it's a
business
disrespect.
move.
It's a disrespect to me because obviously, if I was in that position, looking at her background, whether or not it's a business move, and it is a good financial business move, don't get me wrong, but I respect myself more to accept a woman like that to be publicly my woman. That makes no sense to me.
I think he shouldn't have had kids with her. If he had just done a thing where, oh yeah, we're together, like maybe he
should have
with
chopped
her,
it, kept it
chopped
moving.
it, exactly, and then just ducked. But you going pumping out kids, bruv.
And now she's
you're-
chopping young bucks.
Yeah,
and
now you're that
that's
guy.
your name's attached
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was the video. Hope you guys liked the video. And they said some things that was kind of factual. There was a little bit of cap here and there, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to react and say what I think is true, what I think is false. Based on the way I see it. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys all the time. So guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.